Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. It's been a minute, so let's get straight into the video. So the first culture shock I want to talk about is the language barrier. It's important to mention it when I talk about culture shock because I think it's been the biggest culture shock for me, honestly. I don't know about other people. You actually don't know how serious it is until you're there. You cannot communicate. They don't understand you, you don't understand them. Then for some reason, Google Translate doesn't work. If you've already set your mind that you're coming to Italy, or you have an acceptance letter from a university, or you already have your work visa or something, you're in the preparation stage, I think you should make learning the language one of your primary priorities. Make sure you learn the language because honestly it will really frustrate you. I feel like people's capacity to learn languages, it depends on the interest that you have, because I have friends that have learned Italian in like just 6 months, 3 to 6 months, and they can speak basic Italian. Alafu kuna sisi there's a lot of experiences that I can share about that, so stay tuned. Another thing I want to talk about is the coffee culture. These people drink coffee like nobody's business. Coffee all the time, like it's part of life. And it's funny how initially we were not really used to it. So, and we're also not used to, just breaks all the time. But eventually we came to understand that when an Italian says, do you want a coffee? That means that they want to talk. It's not necessarily about the coffee, but they just want to talk. They want to get to know you, or, just spend time, hang out. Yeah, so even if you don't necessarily take coffee and, someone tells you, can we have a coffee? Do you want a coffee? Don't be like, no, I don't take coffee. Just go, bro. Just go. Like they're trying to talk to you. Just go. If you say no, it means you're not interested in talking to people. The other thing is the very comprehensive education system, the seriousness of the professors. Like I think the teachers here are really committed to their work. They never miss a class, and if they do, they must compensate for it. It's not like relate. Seriously, like they are very, very committed, and you can tell that they are passionate about their job. They want to teach. They didn't land in that profession because life pushed them to become professors. Also, like we have oral exams. I don't know if this is a thing in all Italian universities or is it just at Federico II, but for us, we always do oral exams. Like you speak what you know. I'm basically saying that here you can't get lucky. At least even when you have an idea, you pass. No, if you've not studied, you will not get a good grade. You will automatically fail. When you're not that passionate about books, it can be very, very difficult, honestly. But you really need to love what you're doing. You really need to love what you're studying. So yes, the education system extremely, extremely, extremely comprehensive and serious and competitive as well. Yeah, these Italians are very smart, by the way. They are very smart, and they also have like a reading culture. Most people, if you ask them their hobby, they'll just tell you reading. And we have so many libraries. Some of the best writers, artists, philosophers are Italians actually. And also like the government has so many programs to support people who really want to study, and they're not really discriminative of whether you're a foreigner or a local student. They are equal for everybody. So many scholarships. We have Erasmus, whereby you can study here in Italy for a while, then you decide to study the next semester in another country in Europe. We also have subsidized transport services for students. Like, the system is just so conducive for students, to be honest. It's like you're special. If you're a student here, you're a special person. VIP. Yeah, so as long as you're serious, I think education is really valued here. Not that it's not valued where I come from, it is, but I've seen more investment being put into education here in Italy, and I think it's such a good thing. Finally, guys, I've relaxed a little bit, so let me move to the next very interesting. This, I think this is going to be the most interesting one. There's this culture shock of love. Let me just call it the culture shock of love, because I can't find a better description for it. Like, people here watu wanapendana. We guys, even just saying hi, kisses, mwah, mwah, mwah. And I'm not talking about female, male, I'm talking about everybody. Male, male, female, 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 male, everybody, old to old, young to young. As we say hi like this, like hi, or you like shake hands, or you hug. Like hugging, I think it's the most informal, but here people kiss like I was so shocked, honestly. Like, just seeing people kissing everywhere, like they kiss here, so like, ciao, guys, that surprised me. Like, I was just seated at the train station and I saw three men just hugging and kissing, and they're saying hi, like I was like, what is this even normal? Like, still in the line of love, like people who are dating or not dating, I don't know, they can just love each other everywhere. Like, if you know what I'm talking about, like in the streets, in the train, in the metro, in school, in class, like, oh my goodness, that was so big. I don't know, I think um we Kenyans, like, we have like a traditionalist mentality, because I've never really seen people kissing in the streets, and I know that we used to see it on movies, but I didn't think like it was like that. And sometimes I just feel so weird, like it's just like such a weird situation for me, and I feel awkward, like people just kissing next to me, just be like, "Ooh, guys, find a room or something." But for them, it's like it's normal. Next one is about to be very uncomfortable, and I don't mean to be offensive, but I was also quite blown away by the way people smoke here. I think it's not only an Italian thing, a European thing in general. My friends in other countries say that it's the same thing. People really smoke, and that thing shocked me when I just first got to the airport here, and everybody's smoking, like okay, of course not everybody, but like so many people are smoking. Like, you can see cigarette spots, like, small ashtrays everywhere. If you look down, you will see a cigarette. Honestly, not everybody, but everybody in every sector, at least every group of people, there is always a small group of people in every sector that smokes. And there is no like restriction on smoking is not big here, because for us in Kenya we have designated smoking areas. They are called smoking zones, and you can't just smoke in a hotel, you can't just smoke anywhere in the streets. It's just not usual to see. But here people smoke like where. The first days I used to wear masks. Then I used to go to class and people are asking me like, are you okay? Are you okay? What's wrong? What's wrong? And I'm like, I'm sick. I'm sick. Oh, but I wasn't really sick. And it got to a time like I couldn't wear a mask anymore. Like, I know it's probably a negative implication on my health, but I think I just got used to it. I got used to it. I think I'm just an official passive smoker, but I try as much as possible to stay away from it when I can. But also, some of my friends do smoke, so you can't necessarily avoid them, but you just get used to it, honestly, because what can you do? If you can't beat them, join them. But also, I never really had the temptation of smoking as well, but it is still kind of uncomfortable. I wouldn't say I love it, but it's a thing. It's definitely a big thing here. Like, people smoke a lot, and it has also limited my interactions with people. Sometimes I want to socialize, I want to get to know other people, but sometimes people bond over a smoke, you know, the way you can bond over like having a cup of coffee. Others bond over like, you know, just smoking somewhere, and you know sometimes it's just like people think that you're an introvert, which I am, but smoking just makes it harder. I don't really like it. I think that's the one thing that I have to put up with here. Also, this one I like. I know it's gonna seem kind of hypocritical, but the wine, guys, the wine is good and the wine is cheap. Literally, you can get wine for $1. Okay, of course not the best for $1, but I mean like 100 Kenyan shillings wine, a whole bottle, big. Yeah, oh, not dollars, euro, sorry. Yeah, like €1. Not only cheap ones but also expensive ones. But it's never really that expensive. Honestly, I think from €10 you have like 10-15 euros, you have really good wine. I don't know, maybe I've not had the best, maybe I have, I don't know, but really there's really good wine. There's a lot of wine here. I don't know why I think these people farm grapes or what, I don't know. I think they manufacture wine here, so it's in plenty. And when I tell you in plenty, I mean that you have it all the time, every day. It's not like, oh, you're a drunkard so you have one. No, it's just normal. That's how we digest our food here. Like at the end of every meal, have a glass of wine and sleep, you know, whether it's lunchtime or whatever. We drink wine literally all the time. I wouldn't say I'm an addict, but I think I have wine every other day, honestly. Like it's just like the way you can drink water. So I think I love that about Italy, honestly. If I find myself in another country, I think what I will really miss about here, without even talking about the food yet, but the wine, mama mia. Bana, like wine Kenya, ukikunywa wine like we uko na do man say, like when you have trying to stick to English. When you drink wine in Kenya, I think good wine, you have money. Like, I mean, you just go out and drink wine. You have money because it's expensive. Like, I don't even think alcohol is cheap in Kenya, to be honest. When you compare the cost, it's cheap here. The other thing, I guess you guys already know, the food, like the way us we eat ugali almost every other day, and rice. I don't know. I don't even think we eat ugali every day, but here pasta, you will eat pasta every day like nobody's business. Like it's so normal. They have so many types, different shapes, different sizes, different tastes. For me, I think they all taste the same though. It definitely depends on who has cooked it and how it's cooked, and they have so many types. Till today I can't really tell you all the names, but I think by now I've eaten all the types, honestly. Give me a dish and I'll tell you I've had this. So yes, we eat pasta almost every other day, and also pizza. Like, guys, we used to wait for Tuesday and Thursday to ende pizza, buy one get one free. Huku pizza ni kama like the normal. You have pizza almost every other day also. It's in very, very many variations, and I actually live in the city that produces the best pizza in the world. Yes. Yes, this was where pizza was. Is it pizza or pizza? Pizza was invented. Napoli. I know you've heard about Napoli, the football and everything. Yes, and these people also love football, by the end. Another topic, but yeah, anyway, so here we have the best. If you want good margarita, good I don't know, I think I only know margarita because it's the only one that I usually eat. But yeah, we have really so many types, and the best, everything from the bread to the cheese to the tomato to the everything, to the flavors. You just, I can't really explain it. And I've always been like a junkie, so I think, I don't know, have I added weight? I don't think I've added weight that much, but maybe I'm a little chubby. But yeah, I love the food here. I love the if you're the kind of person who loves like ugali, 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 you will suffer, but you will come and get used to it eventually. Also, they eat bread with everything. After every meal, bread. If you have like soup on your plate, and you just don't return the plate like that. You clean the plate with bread. It's not like someone will take a stick and start beating you, but it's just the usual culture. It's beautiful, honestly, but you get really full. Another thing, if you're invited for lunch or for dinner or something, guys, like, don't get full on the first plate, because there's gonna be another plate and another plate, and you always think that you're done until you realize that you're just getting started. Guys, ebo nini vile nimenona like this is so embarrassing to show. Literally, this is embarrassing. Cheki, niko na tumbo 1, tumbo 2, sijui kama kuna ya tatu, but I've definitely grown so fat, and that's I think a disadvantage. You don't realize when you're getting fat. You just get fat. You get fat because you just eat. You just eat, and sleep. Another culture shock that I've encountered here is just the whole population dynamic. Majority of the population leans more towards the elderly side. I think the young people here, they are not so many. The majority is old. It's not like Africa generally, and we were just studying about that. We are a very young population. We have so many young people even in the streets. I'm comparing to Kenya, not Africa in general, because I've not been to any other African country. But here, a lot of people are from 50 going up. 50 going up, and they're very strong, very, very updated. Not updated. What's the word? I don't know, but I think I would give it as an example where you'd find like a 70-year-old woman, her nails done, hair done, heels, like fashion style, brands, wearing Gucci, like you're like, okay sis, show me what's up. They're old, but they also are very youthful. They are also very energetic. They are strong. I think the government also does a lot to keep them comfortable. It's not like they're living as a burden. For us, you find that not many families take care of the old people as it should be, and sometimes it's like more of a strain to the family. But here, they are very well incorporated into the families, the systems, and I don't know if it's all, but I've heard that they get good pensions here. I don't know. I'm not sure about the details, but they are well taken care of, and I think it's beautiful. And also, the environment is quite peaceful and quite conducive for them. They are at peace, they are comfortable, there's a lot of tranquility. This is a place that everyone would want to age in, because it's just peaceful, it's beautiful, good food, good people. I'd also like to talk about, I don't know how to put this. Let me give it like an example. When you're like 20, 21, now you feel like now you start, especially on the male side, boy child, you feel the pressure to leave your home and go and start a life of your own, but here it's very, very different. And to be polite, how do I say this? A lot of men still stay with their families till they get to a very old age, even some 40 something, 50s. Like, it's normal to stay with your family for a while. I don't know whether it's just in southern Italy or just Italy in general, but among the guys that I've interacted with, most of them, I think all of them still live with their parents. I don't want to talk about something that I don't know, but yes, here there's no pressure to leave your home, or because now you've finished school or you've started working. There's no pressure. they really love their moms. I think this has been talked about by so many people, so many videos, and they love their moms so much. Like, if you date an Italian, just be prepared to be the mom's friend, or if she likes you enough. Also, I think it makes it difficult to move away from them, or I don't know if it's the housing situation or what. I've never really been able to understand. That's a big culture shock for me. I was not used to seeing that, because myself, I have a brother who left home when he was quite young. He had already started living on his own. Also, the transport system, it's nice, especially for students. As I mentioned, there is no conductor inside the public transport. Oh, you pay fare. No, here you like just operate with your card, rudishia change, you just tap. Yes, and also I think that's a good thing here in Italy, because so many people actually use public transport. I have cousins in Australia, in the US, and I think you can't live without a car, but here it's really reliable most times. It's not all that, but it's enough for me. I'm going to be making more of these culture shock videos based on experience. I would like to talk about bureaucracy here. It's bad, terrible. I don't know how to emphasize on it. Like, you need a permesso di soggiorno, you need a bank account at times. You need so many paperwork, so many things to fill, so many appointments to book, waiting times, but it's navigatable, but it's really difficult. It can be very frustrating, very frustrating. Sometimes you're just like, you want to just scream sometimes, because for you it's an emergency, but for the person who is serving you, it's not really that much of a big deal. Like, just wait, like, bro, just wait, like. So the bureaucracy here, I think I'll just tell you about the details later, but it's crazy. It's crazy, and I feel like more work should be done to improve being incorporated into the system. It's very difficult, and they expire, like your permiso, it will expire, and you will need to apply for another one, and go through all that, and go through this and that. You go to the bank, you told you need this, and you need this, then you did this, you come with this, then you told you need this. Boh. Thank you so much for watching this video. Nimeanza kusikia baridi. I'm feeling cold. I had not carried my sweater. I need to go back home and take my sweater. Weather imebadilika. Stay tuned for the next videos. I will definitely make more. Ciao.